So the team trip this year is a Hokkaido food tour, huh, Osanai? That's right, Chief Katsuragi. Instead of the same old plan of a hot spring stay, I changed it. Hey, I'm 50 years old. A full-on food tour? My stomach's already waving the red flag. No worries, I've booked a top-tier sushi bar. A fancy sushi place? Just because it's on the company's funds, you think you can blow money on dumb stuff like this? This is why I can't stand broke people like you. So, Katsuragi, are you saying you won't be attending? I never said that. Alright then, I'll send you the details by email. Yeah, okay. I'm busy right now. Get back to your desk. Come on, move it. I'm Makoto Osanai, 42 years old. I work at Takanashi Foods, a food company, in the product development department. I'm an assistant manager there, basically the guy who backs up the department head. Or, at least, I'm supposed to be. Katsuragi treats me like trash, always calling me broke and never actually listening to what I say. I'm kinda worried something's gonna go wrong on the company trip coming up. And just like that, the company trip day arrived. When I got to the meeting spot... Wait, I'm the only one here? No way. Did I mess up the place? The time? No, I double-checked the email. Everything matches. Why is nobody here? As I was freaking out, suddenly...
Hey, can you explain what's going on here?
President Takanashi.
The company trip starts today, so why is nobody here? Oh, Sanai, did you actually tell everyone?
Yes, I sent out all the trip details to every participant from our department via company email. Here's a copy of that email.
You're right. No one's missing from the list, and the date and time are spot on. Then, why isn't anyone here?
I'll call Katsuragi right now to find out. Hello? Osanai, what do you want? Today's the company trip, sir. Where are you right now? Where? I'm in Okinawa. What? Why the heck are you there? What do you mean, why? The trip's in Okinawa, right? Everyone else is here, too. How did that happen? We're supposed to be in Hokkaido for a food tour, and we even have a fancy sushi place booked. Like anyone's gonna eat at a place booked by a broke guy like you. Huh. So, you canceled last minute? Pretty much. How dare he cancel like this? I don't really like going with poor people. Even if I'm a broke guy, what does that have to do with this trip? Everything. I heard you're still single and sending your family $1,000 every month. That's true, but... Which proves you're broke. Must suck being born into a poor family like that. My situation aside, could you not drag my family into this? It's just the truth. Even so, I don't think I've caused you any trouble. You have. Knowing some broke guy picked the sushi place would ruin the whole vibe, so I fixed the trip info and told everyone we're going to Okinawa instead. Oh, and I made sure not to tell you. That's what he said, President Takanashi. What?
Wow, he's got some guts. Canceling a company trip I personally planned.
President Takanashi, you're here? Hey, Osanai, you didn't tell me that. I surely put in the email the president's coming on the trip too. You didn't catch it? You're lying. If I saw that, I wouldn't have gone to Okinawa. Wait, it's actually written here. How the hell did I miss that? Haha, my bad. Your email was just super confusing, Osanai. I told you before, make your emails and documents easier to understand.
Osanai's email was perfectly clear and easy to read. Maybe your reading skills are the problem, Katsuragi.
That's not.
Then why are you in Okinawa?
Because there's so much good food here. I just had some soba and fried sweets you can only get here, and they were awesome. Katsuragi, you said your stomach can't handle much at your age, but it looks like you're eating just fine.
Is that so? If you just told me that, we could have stuck with the usual hot spring trip.
No, that's not what I meant. Hosanai, quit running your mouth.
Then why did you go to Okinawa and drag everyone else along with you?
Well, I just thought it'd be bad if everyone caught colds going somewhere cold.
You know we're adults, right? Managing your health is part of being a grown-up.
If that's your logic, Okinawa's heat is just as risky for heat stroke. No need to worry. Everyone's having a blast snorkeling and skydiving. It's not just about keeping cool. If you're being active, staying hydrated is even more important.
You're a department head, yet you clearly don't think about your team at all.
With all due respect, isn't that moron President Takanashi? This trip was supposed to be a food tour, but not everyone can eat that much.
Look, I never said you have to stuff yourself. The whole point of this trip was for everyone to visit different restaurants, try new things, and broaden their perspective as food industry professionals. The fancy sushi was just part of that.
But you can't just book stuff on company funds. That's basically embezzlement.
I made the reservation personally.
Yes, this whole trip was all organized by President Takanashi. Wait, what? I thought Osanai booked everything. It was President Takanashi. I never said I made the reservations. You tricked me. You're the one who jumped to conclusions. If I'd known that, there's no way I would have come to Okinawa.
Anyway, this company trip is officially canceled.
Canceled? But we're already here in Okinawa. What about the travel costs?
You think that's coming out of company funds? Pay it yourself. Oh, and you'll also be covering the cancellation fees for the sushi place and the hotel. Have fun!
Wait, President Takanashi! She hung up on me. That brat. Just because she's the new president, she thinks she can do whatever she wants. I'm older. I've got way more experience. And her dad, what was he thinking handing the company to his daughter? I just don't get it. Katsuragi, sir, emergency. I'm not in the mood right now.
Several people have heat stroke! I'm calling the ambulances now!
What?
Man, I should have just stayed home.
A Hokkaido food tour would have been way better. I heard there was even fancy sushi lined up.
Why the heck did we switch to Okinawa anyway?
Well, it's not like it matters. It's all on the company's tab, right?
Actually, I heard President Takanashi's footing the bill herself. That's pretty generous.
And she's super gorgeous, too. Man, joining this company was the best decision ever.
Even so, President Takanashi and Osanai still aren't here.
They're supposed to be part of the trip too, right, Katsuragi? Huh? What about it?
There are still people who haven't shown up, right?
Sorry if you already checked, but when are they coming? You're talking about the president and the assistant manager? They said some urgent work came up. Told us to go ahead and have fun without them. More importantly, this trip cost $2,000 per person. Times 30 people, that's, $60,000. Plus cancellation fees? How much is that gonna be? No way I can pay that out of pocket. Wait a minute. My own wallet's still untouched. That's because I arranged for the travel agency to pull the payment straight from the department's account. So there's nothing to worry about. We can just claim the sushi and hotel cancellation fees as company expenses too. This whole thing counts as a company benefit anyway. It's not embezzlement, so let's live it up, people. Katsuragi's laughing all by himself.
Creepy. I'm staying away from him.
A little earlier, right after the call with Katsuragi ended.
Such a shame. This trip could have been so nice.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh well, guess we'll just have fun on our own.
Huh? But it's just you and me. Doesn't feel like much of a company trip anymore.
Then let's just call it a date.
A date?
You're freaking out too much. Come on, it'd be a waste to cancel just the two of us. We've got a fancy hotel and sushi reservation, remember?
You've got a point. Still, I'm sorry you got stuck with me.
What are you talking about? There's no one better I'd rather be with.
Never expected such compliments, President. Too good to be true.
I mean it. Why are you acting all stiff? You used to be my boss, you know. You can be a little more casual.
Yeah, but now you're the president. I can't exactly treat you the same way.
Even you're treating me as the president. Huh. Whatever.
President Takanashi?
Starting now, we're off the clock. So I'm just a regular woman. Call me Hannah, okay?
What?
Come on! If we don't hurry, we'll miss our sushi reservation. Hurry up, Makoto.
What's going on? She's like a whole different person.
Hannah.
That's a little...
Call me Hannah, and no more formal talk. That's a direct order from the president.
That's not fair.
Just talk to me like you used to. Back when you treated me like a normal person, not the president's daughter.
All right. I mean, got it, Hana.
Let's go, Makoto. Man, that was amazing! I had so much sushi and drinks.
It really was top-notch. Definitely good inspiration for us as food company employees, too.
$200 worth of sushi per person, and everyone skipped out? What a waste!
Canceling 30 people last minute? That's $600 down the drain. Seriously, what a waste.
Well, don't worry. I'll be billing them for it. Anyway, Makoto, let's head to the hotel, okay?
Yeah, sure. Wait, why are you clinging to my arm?
I think I'm a little tipsy. Mind holding me up?
I mean, sure. Please stop pressing your chest against me.
Oh, and by the way, I canceled all the other rooms except for one. We're sharing a room tonight.
Why would you do that?
Because I didn't want to be alone.
Stay strong, me. Well, I'll just crash on the couch.
What? You know what they say. A man who turns down an easy meal brings shame upon himself.
Yeah, you're drunk. Let's just get to the hotel and get you to bed.
Jeez!
I really care about Hana. That's why. Taking advantage while she's drunk just feels wrong. The next day, after what was basically a date disguised as a company trip. When I got to work like usual, Katsuragi and the others showed up looking sunburnt and dark. Hey, Osanai. Hope you had a good company trip too. Probably better not to tell him how much Hana and I enjoyed ourselves. Since it was just the two of us, we ended up canceling the trip. Sorry for the trouble. My bad. But hey, the team had a blast. You should have come to Okinawa too. Oh yeah? I heard a few people collapsed from heat stroke. How? How did you find out? They contacted me directly. Said they needed to rest because they got heat stroke during the trip. Seriously? They couldn't just say they were resting? Bunch of useless idiots. Sounds like your little company trip wasn't exactly safe, Katsuragi. As a manager, that's on you. What exactly were you doing? Hey now, that's not fair. People are responsible for their own health, not me. I didn't do anything wrong. If that's your argument, then that trip wasn't a company event. It was just your personal vacation, right? Aw, come on. You're just jealous because you didn't get to go. You should have said something if you wanted to join us. Nah, I had plenty of fun on my own. Huh? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Ignore it. Anyway, what's done is done. We're all refreshed, so let's get back to work starting today.
Not so fast!
President Takanashi? Good work, everyone.
Katsuragi, I have a few questions about the company trip. Please come to the conference room. Osanai, as the trip organizer, you too. So, do you know why you were called here today?
Of course I do. It's because I changed the trip destination on my own, right?
Exactly. You ended up ditching both me and assistant manager Osanai.
But the point of a company trip is to refresh the employees and boost motivation. In the end, we accomplished that, didn't we?
Results matter, yes, but you can't just ignore the process. Katsuragi, you used company funds without permission to take everyone on that trip, right?
Without permission? Ha! Come on. The trip was supposed to be on your funds anyway. I just fronted the money from our department funds. So you'll reimburse me later, right?
Technically, this was a training trip too, not just a vacation. It was meant to deepen everyone's knowledge of food, and you robbed that opportunity from everyone.
Oh, really? Sounds like it would have been a boring trip anyway. Good thing we skipped it. Katsuragi, show some respect to President Takanashi.
It's fine, Osanai. I'm okay. A boring trip, huh? Good to know you had zero interest in learning about food. Makes it easier for me to sue you for damages.
What are you talking about? You can't just sue without a real reason.
Oh, there's a reason. You're on the hook for the $60,000 Okinawa trip, the $6,000 sushi cancellation fees, $36,000 for the Hokkaido trip cancellation, and $300,000 in expected future profits from the training within company trip originally planned. That's a total of $402,000.
$402,000? Why the hell am I the one who has to pay that?
Since the employees didn't know anything, you're the one responsible for all the bills.
Wasn't the company trip supposed to be on President Takanashi's private funds? You changed the destination without permission, blew off the food study planned in the original trip, and put employees' lives at risk. Why is everyone else responsible for paying those bills?
Exactly. Since the trip failed to serve its purpose, I have no reason to cover the cost out of pocket.
Then, it's a welfare expense. That means it can still be filed under the company. Ha! Tough luck, President. You'll still have to pay. The only tough luck here is your terrible brain, Katsuragi. What? There are rules. 1. At least 50% of employees must participate. 2. The trip has to be within 4 nights and 5 days. 3. The trip can't be too luxurious. 4. The company's burden has to be minimal. And the max allowable cost per person is $1,000. There are more rules, but that's the basic idea.
If you break those rules, you trigger a tax audit. This trip violated all of them, which is why I was paying out of my own pocket.
So you're saying you're suing me because of your personal reasons? How selfish. President Takanashi isn't someone who demands money over something petty.
It's not just that. Since you misused department funds, we're reporting you to the police for embezzlement.
The police? That's overkill. I'll pay it back by working. Dock it from my paycheck.
Dock it from your paycheck? You think you're even staying at this company after what you pulled?
What? What are you saying?
Hideo Katsuragi, you're officially terminated. As of today, you're fired.
No way. I've been here since your father became president. I know this company's philosophy better than anyone.
If you really understood it, you'd never have pulled a stunt like bailing on a high-end sushi reservation.
You were too busy throwing around insults about who's poor or not. You never once cared about food.
Katsuragi, you wasted perfectly good sushi. We're a food company. We value food, and we have no room for anyone who wastes it, or for anyone who disrespects Assistant Manager Osanai either.
President Takanashi. You're firing me just because you don't like me? That's wrongful termination. You really think President Takanashi's the only one who doesn't like you? What? Take a look at these emails we got from the employees who took sick leave. Huh? I got heat stroke because the schedule was so reckless I couldn't even hydrate properly. What the hell is this? There's more. I only went along with Katsuragi's selfish plans. It wasn't fun at all. I wish I hadn't gone. The trip was way too intense and exhausting. I never want to travel with Katsuragi again. Stuff like that.
Seems like your subordinates don't think too highly of you. Honestly, with your attitude, I'm not surprised. If you were my boss, I'd hate it too.
That's not true. I wouldn't have become a department head without my team's trust. That proves I've got leadership skills.
Wrong. You only became department head because of seniority. But under my leadership, promotions are based on individual performance, which means Osanai's getting your job.
Me? Why would you pick some broke guy?
Being broke has nothing to do with doing a good job. Besides, I've never heard anything about Osanai being poor.
You don't know? This guy sends $1,000 to his family every month. How broke do you have to be to throw money away like that?
I've seen Osanai's background. His family runs their own company.
What? Saying remittance might have been misleading. I'm not great with money, so I send my funds to my family to hold onto for me, just to keep myself from overspending. Sorry if that caused any confusion. Who would know that? Anyway, no need to worry about the department.
Everyone trusts Osanai way more, so we're good.
Ugh.
Now that the whole poor guy thing is cleared up, Katsuragi, the police are here for you.
Huh? Why the police?
Why do you think?
They're here to arrest you. Police here. Which one's the suspect?
This one.
We'll take it from here. Thanks for your cooperation. This is a joke. I didn't do anything wrong.
We don't have room for people who refuse to learn.
You're better off behind bars. Time to face your crimes. I didn't do anything. Why is this happening? After that, Katsuragi got arrested for embezzlement. Since he showed no remorse and the damage was huge, he got sentenced to prison with no probation. Why the hell am I getting 10 years? All I did was take a trip where I wanted to go. Still not accepting it, Katsuragi refused to work at the assigned factory, and as a result, he got thrown into solitary confinement, stuck living under a ton of restrictions. There's a surveillance camera on him 24/7, even when he's sleeping or using the bathroom. No TV, no newspapers, no outside news whatsoever. This is hell. Somebody, free me already. He acted freely, and now he lost all his freedom. Katsuragi still has to pay off the damages once he's done serving time. Freedom and selfishness are two very different things.
When you live only for yourself and ignore everyone else, it only leads to ruin.
Will Katsuragi ever be truly free again? Anyway, once all the craziness finally settled down,
So, how long are you planning to keep sending money home?
I never really thought about it.
Then, maybe I should hold on to it for you?
Huh? Why would President Takanashi do that?
Because I'll be your wife and take charge of your wallet. It's normal for wives to handle the family finances, right? So, what do you think?
Come on, are you drunk again?
I'm not drunk. I'm stone cold sober.
If you're serious, I might actually take you up on that.
No, I'm dead serious.
Then, Hana, will you marry me?
Yes.
From now on, Hana's not just gonna look after my wallet. She'll be protecting our home too. We'll protect it together.